Good evening! Hey, it's me again! How surprising! Tress is doing all the restreams tonight. It's fine. Welcome to A Link to the Past Crossworld Keysanity. A Link to the Past Randomizer Crossworld Keysanity. A Link to the Past Vanilla we just had, and now we're back with the rando equivalent. I hope you're all ready for some nice action from loser bracket round 7, Illus versus P-Train. And without further ado, because both of them are ready, let's dive right into the action. Let's mute the music and let's switch to the layout, which I'm hopefully finding quickly. Yeah, well, give me a quick second to reload this, because there's something off. I am an idiot. So, here's my Discord audio. Welcome, commentators.
Hello.
And here's my game audio. Welcome, game audio. Okay. So that scene did not have the audio sources ready. So that was why you didn't hear something for a second. But here we go. Welcome, Lin, and Goomba.
Are we there?
You are there, yes.
Is it our turn? Okay.
Are we alive? Hello.
Hello.
So race is starting. Enjoy.
So this is a game between Illus and P-Train, like two players well, we know a lot, Goomba, right?
Yeah, I'm definitely. I'm good friends with Illus. I know P-Train pretty well also. They're both. Illus is a bit newer to the mode, but he's learned quickly. They're both very good entrance players, so this should be a really good race. And
You already had Star Visions, and we found 2 items already, which are the powder and the flippers.
And that is a pretty nice saving quit point right there in CAC. Illus going for the fake flipper, Houlihan opener, fairly popular opener, my personal favorite.
Same here, and luckily for him, it wasn't the other way around, because you get the flippers in Link's house. Something you cannot really do.
Yeah, can't really do the flipperless Houlihan setup with flippers, now can you?
That's...
Yeah, I agreed with Citador. It happened to me once, I just hard reset immediately. We find a Quake medallion in the Witch's Hut, and...
They found the fairy upgrade already, which P-Train's probably gonna get a few bombs. He's gonna go back, right?
Yeah.
Bombs.
For sure.
15 bombs right off the bat, always good.
Yeah, nice money as well for him, so he doesn't have to land. And the Ice Palace Big Chest is dead. Illus appears to be having some difficulties with the fake flipper.
That's a lot of early information slash items already in 2 minutes, in my opinion.
And as expected, P-Train is buying that bomb capacity. Very, very nice to find early. And we find the useless fairy drop, but it's vanilla spot.
Always know you don't have to come back here, especially now that we know that the Witch's Hut was checkerboard with Quake, so you're not going back here. At least not in the light world.
Yeah. Pod key from the bottle vendor.
And with those bombs, P-Train jumps straight into escape.
Yep, makes sense. 3 very quick items. No reason not to. And the King of Maria. That's pretty nice.
Illus might want to have some magic here if he gets the magic bat here. Or... Nah, it's only
well. Okay.
Only 5 items. But still, now you want some bombs.
Yeah. Hopefully for him he can find some bombs either from these guards or from a tree pole.
Oh,
P-Train meanwhile... Oh, gets a bomb, that's nice. P-Train meanwhile continuing his exploration of CAC, finds the bomb shop. Eastern Palace and Ice. And we learn that the thieves found big keys in Ganon's tower. Okay.
That's a lot of item and information in a few minutes.
Yeah, Definitely. Feature finds a connector, opts to go through it. It's a very quick connector, so you can just walk.
Yeah, and
back
yeah, you
through
have
it.
like a saving.
Oh.
You have saving quit point in CAC, so it's not that bad if you get locked out. You
There's
might.
Thieves Town.
Yeah, you might want to
You
bunny
definitely
revival.
bunny revive that to get the checks. Just a cane of burn in the well. Nothing too exciting.
Now Illus gonna follow P-Train, I guess. Probably gonna buy the bomb upgrade as well when it's gonna get in the
I would
ferry.
say so.
And he's probably, I mean, he's gonna get 300 back, so good for
You
him.
got a flute and a sword in Thieves Town, it looks like.
Oh, wow.
Really nice start.
That's a really, really nice start.
And half magic.
Wow,
Okay.
that front of Thieves Town is loaded.
Yeah, this is pretty good.
Okay, I mean, 10 arrows, not gonna complain.
Interesting feature, just saying with the Link's house to grab the chest and then
That's
the
an
sanctuary.
interesting move. Like, not optimal in my opinion, but oh sure, why not?
Yeah, I would have at least checked some entrances nearby, but I can understand the logic. You want to go get this flute activated.
And there's vanilla magic bat, so look by hammer. Are we gonna wait a little bit before we find that? And nothing much. We know that Hotel Mario moved a couple blocks, and that's it.
And pod big key in the tavern. Not a very eventful Kakariko.
I mean, you still have a lot of items, not only in CAG, but still, that's
Yeah.
quite the find, I would say.
Normally you would expect to see at least a couple dungeons here, though, and we have yet to see a single one.
We found these some, but not in CAG, but still.
Yeah.
Let's see if Illus decides to follow it up. I'm pretty sure, like, it's a quick check, right?
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Didn't he find it already? Or is it...
I don't think he's been down there yet. Ooh,
gonna-
Paradox Cave in the tavern.
That's... good. So 7 items, connector that leads to 2 other exits.
Yeah, 7 items in the freeway connector, definitely a very high value find.
Wow.
The
Already.
Swamp Small Key. That's
Already
very
when we
nice.
have flippers. And having that half magic and the cane, like, it's just easy to get through Paradox Cave. Not having to waste bombs.
Yeah. Definitely not the worst way to deal with mini Moldorms. Blue Mail. Really only the Swamp Small Key in there, though, in terms of actual progression.
And given how free it is, I mean, we still have a lot of the map open to us. Can't blame Peachin for checking the connectors here.
Floating
like
Island.
You have a flute. I mean, there's a 7 quit point in CAC.
Yeah, definitely.
Interesting. Like we have. Oh. Okay. So 5 items he's gonna
That's
be
a
able to get from here.
pretty good Paradox Cave sequence right there.
Yeah, 5 items he's gonna be able to get here because I'm pretty sure he's not gonna leave that crystal roller chest behind.
Yeah, he could potentially keep going even further up Turtle Rock.
Definitely.
Get a few more chests. Illus, not having found the half magic yet, is having a bit more trouble with its mini-Moldorms, but he does have B. Chain having a few difficulties with these laser skips. Also hasn't really found anything on Laser Ridge yet.
So Ella's not gonna find floating island yet. Probably gonna be on the back of his mind, but he went straight for Laser Bridge. Not gonna be able to go back from here since it's gonna be locked by the block.
Yeah.
It is gonna be very low on magic here. If he doesn't manage to get the beetle kinda quickly.
Nothing on Laser Bridge. And P-Chain opts to save and quit, not going further up Turtle Rock.
I'm actually surprised. Like Crystal Roller is kind of a free check, I guess. I would say even.
It's surprising to me.
I can
I
get
can
not going
understand not
for
going up to like the big key chests and chomp room, but not checking Crystal Rollers. Interesting decision. Looks like we're heading, P-Chain's heading south now. Some sort of dark cave in the library. P-Chain didn't really check it out, so no way of knowing what it is. And there's Skullwoods.
Let's see. Does he have enough shot for one samurai block? I believe he has one.
That should be enough for one block, I think.
But that helmet, gotta be annoying. Yeah, you don't really want to miss it, so you take your time here. Not even going for the refill. I can get that. I mean, you can get lost easily in the dark.
Yeah, he's gonna have to use bombs here with the crystal switch, but that's not so bad.
Thankfully, he has Blue Mail, because he would have died here with the green one.
Yeah, not going any deeper, which makes sense. He has like nothing to fight the pokies with.
Makes a lot of sense for sure.
P-Chain finds another connector.
Being very aggressive and connected here.
Oh, well, that's not very helpful. But I guess it gets him up here to check out the North Light World.
I mean, you're here, right? You were gonna go there eventually, even though you kind of wanted to go there with Glove, I guess.
Yeah. And there's Ganon hanging out in the Lost Woods. P-Chain heading down south instead of up to the Lumberjack house.
Interesting choice in my opinion.
Maybe
Like,
he's planning to loop around? I'm not sure. If I Hookstruck Cave there, missed out on Illus's end.
I mean, he doesn't have that information, but one of the caves here could be Uncle, even though you don't technically have access from the drop down. Like, Uncle is the only one that you don't really need to be. You have the drop down available to you to check it.
Yep.
So what are we missing? Like the Teven and Tree and Lumberjack, I guess, and Uncle.
Yeah, the two one-ups and Uncle.
Oh,
And
now
Uncle
there's the
here.
uncle. And Smoky to that balance, very nice to have very early, especially when we haven't found any.
Oh,
That's
and
a
a
bow.
bow from Uncle. That's very nice.
That's a lot of weapons for 13 minutes.
Yeah, definitely. That desert smoky is definitely nice to have early, because walking through desert is pretty time consuming, and the less you can do it, the better.
Also, saving you the trouble for those who like to save scum, which is not my case, but still, some do like to save scum to steal the key.
P-Train taking his flute up to Death Mountain. The flute is locked behind the Moon Pearl, logically, so this is a sequence break.
But Mountain giving you a lot
but
of options, and if you
yeah.
can save the old man an extra 7 quid point, which could be good as well.
Yeah, Death Mountain is really, really valuable.
From what Illus is doing, I can actually see him like looping here to the entrance he hasn't checked and checking a connector. And while I'm talking, we found Blind's hut.
That's a pretty nice find.
Oh,
And boots, that is a very nice find.
So one of the advantages that
And a nice
P-Train
shot
has over Illus is that P-Train can hover. So
yeah, those boots could play a pretty big role in this one, potentially.
especially that we've actually found Hookshot Cave already.
That we did. And I would not be surprised to see P-Train go check that at his earliest convenience. Sword up on Spectacle Rock. And some more Turtle Rock action. P-Train definitely seems to be off to early advantage, with the flute and boots giving him some added mobility tools. And mini Moldrum Cave for Illus. See what we can find in here.
Having that extra 7 quid point as well could definitely be beneficial for P-Train for his movement.
Definitely. Depending on
Especially
where it is. Sometimes it's completely useless, but other times it's very helpful. Nothing much in Mini Moldrum Cave. Smith's hanging up by the lake, and nothing really up on Death Mountain so far other than those boots and the ice rod, I guess. But hey, boots are boots.
Yeah, definitely. Actually checking the dark part as well.
Yeah, I mean, you're probably just ending your route here anyway, so may as well get these checks. There's
I mean,
a
you kinda
chance
wanna...
you're leaving stuff behind without a Moon Pearl, but...
Yeah, sure. And like you... Oh, that's what I wanted to say. You kinda wanna check that.
yeah, you're probably saving quitting to check that anyway. Not a very helpful saving quit point. Maybe the back is more useful. Who knows? Dark World West Death Mountain, not very impressive. It's just saving quitting to his house. Opting to check some more stuff with these boots. which are decidedly still out of logic.
Yeah, they are. Like you still need the moon pearl for them to be in logic. That's it. Ooh.
Connector up to Hyrule Castle, that's interesting.
He hasn't been there yet, so it's gonna work pretty well for him, I guess. It's gonna be able to find a well.
Yeah,
Even though they had
definitely
nothing.
not that there's much of note in the well, but
Convenient routing, kinda. Oh, and we have Desert Palace, and we have a small key for desert, so.
that actually works out pretty nicely.
And Illus was gonna end his route here as well, right? So.
Yeah, definitely. Very convenient place for Desert to end up. I'm not a very big fan of Desert Palace, but if you're gonna put it at the end of my route like this, I mean, sure. Turtle Rock, big key.
Interesting. Very interesting. The gate right now. We haven't found the big chest yet, but
Yeah, that's
still...
a very nice big key though. We also have a cane and an ice rod located already, so that's interesting.
Even though like the ice rod is still out of logic, but doesn't require much.
Yeah.
But Trinex requires a lot of more keys to be in logic. I mean, all 4 keys
Yeah.
basically.
Yeah, not to mention
We need a weapon.
a whole lot of weaponry.
Not something you want to see
Small
when
key
you
on
don't have tools.
torch. Bottle can be found in the sewers.
And they found it already, so.
Yeah, they found it. So that hint doesn't really tell us anything.
Illus. Oh, he
Scrapping
went
the
for
arrows, I guess?
arrows.
Makes sense. It's his really only weapon right now, so it makes sense to stock up. Well, that's not very useful.
Actually, not going for the middle entrance. I can get it because you kind of need to do bunny revival.
Yeah, it takes a lot of time to go check that. I can understand skipping it. So
Pretty sure he's going for the Zora. I mean the flipper checks.
yeah, looks like he's doing his flipper checks, which makes sense. He's got the money, he's got the flippers. It's pretty good density. Be a small key on the island. He changes retreading Illus' steps, although
He's gonna be able to get
faster.
it. He's gonna be able to get that small key on the torch in the palace, though.
Yeah. We'll see if that's anything useful. Or if it's just a Meyer small key or some junk like that.
Yeah, the sewers hint that they have a bottle. They got a bottle from the back escape, so not
Yeah.
very useful. But if they didn't have one, like,
Yeah, would have actually been useful if there wasn't a bottle there, because then we could have known Darkross is a bottle. But no such luck. Not finding much so far with the flippers. Maybe King Sora will have something for us.
yeah, Patreon getting like the longer it goes, well, Illus doesn't have those movement items, like, and the more Patreon's gonna have an advantage over him.
Yeah, he's definitely slowly pulling ahead right now. We'll see how long that lasts. Or Illus finds the flute and boots himself.
Another small key on the ledge.
Zora himself not really paying out, but maybe this key will be something useful.
And we're gonna see what.
Speaking of, we're about to see the key on the Desert Torch as well.
Could be
Odd
useful.
key, Desert. That's not bad.
Better than a Skullwood ski though.
Nah, although having one Skullwood key isn't so bad.
So Bitchin has been going pretty ham on connectors since the beginning of the race. Well, Illus just we followed a few, but like I think Bitchin followed every one of them aside from Hookshot Cave. I think.
Ooh, a hammer.
That's a nerdy armor.
That's very nice. That does let us check Magic Bat now. It's about the only thing it actually unlocks at the moment. Yeah.
Eastern Talent. I think he'll. I mean, you have a bow already. Like.
Yeah, I think you. I mean, you kind of have to check this. I feel. At this point. Like maybe walk over to Agina's cave first, check that entrance, and then double back for Eastern. But you have to check this. I'm pretty sure while you're here. Meanwhile, P-Train has found himself in the pod area. Like coming out of the desert middle. There's a mushroom.
Rock near desert leads to a connector. That's where Illus. I mean, the rock that
Yeah,
Illus is leaving behind.
Nobody's ever gotten screwed by skipping Eastern. Especially not me. Pod area not really paying out.
I mean, you have that
Of course, we
item on
can't
the
check the
pyramid.
pod itself.
You have the item on the pyramid though that people sometimes tends to forget when Sanctuary is not in the pyramid. But that item is actually large.
Having the bunny walk to the pyramid is definitely one of the more obnoxious things the seed can make you do.
Ew.
It's a big key.
Ew.
That's disgusting.
Misery
Miner. Not immediately useful.
If it would have been Eastern, that would have been very disgusting.
That would have been very, very unfortunate for Illus.
Actually, surprised. Did P-Train check the back of Old Man? I'm not sure about that.
I don't believe he did.
Especially when he's been very aggressive on his connectors, like. Nobody checked Sanctuary yet, right?
No.
But there's an item in each one of the trap we're missing, so not really important.
We've got Lumberjack and the Lost Woods Thief, one at Sank, one in the Pyramid.
But not really useful to check in my opinion, but... You know, like at this point you know. Like there's one of them behind each one of them. I mean, you kind of want to check what item it is, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, if you're going here anyway, you may as well take a peek. Naturally, it is the more annoying one to look at, because why wouldn't it be? It's just another bottle. Nothing useful.
Not getting that one. There's nothing in Eastern, right? I don't see anything relevant.
There was a mushroom and a turtle rock small key.
Where was the pod big key? Was it?
Was there a pod big key in there? Where was the pod big key?
Apparently, Illus has one.
Oh yeah, we saw that earlier. I forget where that was. Bottom of Spiral Cave in Agina. Nothing too exciting. Tower of Hera, meanwhile, in the Bonk Rocks. Oh, right, Podbig, he was Tavern, that's right.
So nothing relevant, I guess, in Eastern. Meanwhile, Illus heading
Turtle
straight.
Rocky and a mushroom. Not the most
Straight.
exciting.
Illus. He's going to Magic Battle right off the bat. I mean, like.
Makes sense.
Okay, makes sense. Like, he doesn't have much left, right? Aside from.
We learned that Cave 45 has one item, being the chest minigame.
Because other than that, he has, like. Shopping mall?
Yeah, I'm expecting. I don't think we saw the mini Moldrum Cave entrance either. Yeah, I figured as much. I figured Magic Bat would have the Moon Pearl. That makes sense.
Oh, that's a hookshot cave.
Yeah. I would expect to see P-Chain hover this, so we'll see if he gets anything useful out of that. Okay, let's see where Illus goes. He's following Paradox Cave. GT, small key in the bonkable chest in Hookshot Cave. And here comes the hover. See if he gets it.
Let's try for a single arrow.
And
This one is
compass.
bunkable, and this one you have to hover again.
Yeah. I missed the medallion for Turtle Rock. Tracker says it's Ether, so I'm gonna assume it was Ether.
So nothing very relevant in the hookshot
Yeah,
cave.
not really.
And we have the lamp also.
There's a lamp, that's neat.
That's good info here.
And the other hookshot cave end is the pyramid crack. Illus is gonna jump down here and find Thieves Town, which will get him his flute.
He knows where that leads to as well.
Yeah.
The flute might
that's good
actually.
for him.
That's very good for him because it will give him his boots as well. Because like he doesn't have much left to check. Since he doesn't have a glove, I don't see him floating to a shopping mall, so he will go to the mountain.
Yeah. P-Chain picks up his hammer. P-Chain found a connector to the pod area, and Bonnie walked over to the pyramid earlier. Illus gets his flute. As P-Chain gets his hammer. Now, I would still give a slight edge to P-Chain here.
I mean, he gained a bit of edge by.
He's gotten
being
more stuff
faster.
done in the early game thanks to having the boots and the flute earlier. So as long as he gets his Moon Pearl sometime soon, which I would imagine he will, he's probably off to an early lead, I would say.
Interesting. Illus knows where that connector leads to. I'm not sure why he's death warping here. Because it wasn't CAC, right?
Yeah. I mean, I guess he wants to go back to CAC anyway to activate the flute, but I think it might just be faster to save warp the sanctuary. I'm not sure. It's probably not much of a time difference, honestly. Because walking out of Sanctuary does take a little bit.
Alright, with that, Illus going to the mountain, so he's gonna get the boots right away.
Yep.
He has the lamp, so everything is gonna be in logic, like old man is Q.
Yep. So, oh, he's getting bullied real bad by these dead rocks. So, The missing piece right now would be a connector to the Dark World proper. We haven't seen a connector to the West Dark World yet. That would give our runners a lot. With this lamp, the back of Old Man or that other dark connector in the library could be the solution.
We also have like shopping mall.
Yes, and I don't think either runner has checked the mini Moldorm cave entrance either.
That's true.
But with the float, that one's pretty quick.
I'm actually surprised P-Train didn't, in a sense.
Forgets he has a ferry.
I'm actually surprised that P-Train didn't do it, actually. He probably fluted, but still. Now that it has the flute, I think that part comes with what's in the dam.
Yeah, usually the first thing I do when I get the flute is I just flute to 7 and check the dam in Mini Moldorm Cave, but I guess he went west instead, which makes sense. I mean, you can just flute back to 7 and walk over to Mini Moldorm, it's not a big deal.
There's also pod entrance, in a sense.
Yeah, there's that, I guess.
Oh, you can actually go...
I guess,
yeah, you can...
we have the hammer, so we can walk down to the southern section of the Dark World as well.
Yeah, that's true.
But the Skullwoods Village Outcast area is currently inaccessible to our knowledge.
Only a shop, so... Not all he's missing. I guess he's doing flipper checks as well now.
Yep, makes sense. They're basically just retracing each other's steps at this point. Illus not making the fatal mistake of bumbling around for 30 minutes and finding the potion shop in some terrible spot before turning in the mushroom.
When you have a flute, like...
Yeah.
It's no way you're just leaving that, right?
Yeah. It's a mistake that I think everyone who plays this mode has made, and it never feels good.
Things to note, I think P-Train will have an advantage going into pod because of that extra small key he got from the torch.
Yeah.
Especially when you already have the bow and the hammer, like if you're... Before you find pod, if you don't have enough keys, like it might bite you a little bit if you forget something into pod.
Definitely.
But
I would expect Illus to probably walk over and follow Hookshot Cave from here, which will bring him to the pyramid, and then he can work his way over to the pod area from there and possibly get that key from the torch. Who knows? That would make a lot of sense.
The Hookshot Cave is...
Like, when you have the Moon Pearl and you haven't really found any Dark World access yet, connectors are suddenly very attractive options, and Hookshot Cave is pretty close by, so I wouldn't be surprised to see him go through it.
Yeah, definitely.
I am absolutely not sure what P-Train just bonked on, but if you say so, game. And it looks like Illus is going to Hookshot Cave, yeah.
And it's an item you can get as well. We know it's gonna be nothing,
Yeah.
but still.
It's a GT small key. It was the most useful thing in here.
Having a connector also to the pyramid, especially when you have a big key lying on the pyramid, Because when you don't have a mirror, it's kind of hard to route that in, right? So
Yeah, walking over to the pyramid without a mirror always feels pretty bad. And my stream appears to be buffering a bit here.
I didn't see what Pigeon got. Here in Dark Shopping Mall, but okay, I can see that now. So he found Spec Rock, which he's probably gonna follow, given how aggressive he's been on his connectors. Probably gonna bomb, drum bomb, or hover, flash hover if he wants to. Here to check the extra engines, which is not in logic. Oh, Illus actually checking this.
Featuring is indeed bomb jumping Spectacle Rock. We'll see where that puts him. High five, I guess.
But Pigeon is stuck here. Wow, Illus. I'm actually wondering what Illus is gonna do from here. Like.
Looks
Okay,
like
he's deciding to follow it.
he's following it also.
I mean,
Makes
like,
sense.
given where Hookshot Cave is, getting back to the pyramid is not that bad, I would say.
Oh, well, that's pretty useless.
That's very useless, so... So I can see Pigeon going for his Moonper right now, straight for it.
Possibly. Looks like it, yeah. Yeah, he's gonna go get it now.
Yeah, I believe, like, right now the answer is Pod or South Dark World, I guess.
Yeah, we also have a few dark connectors we haven't followed, and we do have a lamp, so maybe those will put us in the Fields of Outcasts or up by Skullwoods or something. Oh, that ended was nothing. Yeah, I missed that one earlier when PJ was here.
I don't remember where Middle of the Desert was leading to. No, it was in the Dark World, but... Don't remember where exactly.
It was the pod area.
Oh, that was
cave.
the one.
Yeah, this one.
They don't really want to orphan pod right now, right? I guess he wants to.
I guess he's going down south. Oh, he's going to shopping mall. That's interesting.
Very interesting. Especially when you don't have a glove, like, I would go.
No,
No.
he changed his mind. Okay.
Fair enough. And now it's going south.
Yeah.
Getting bullied a little bit.
More than a little bit, I would say. This is a bit of a mess.
Ellis actually going for the same thing and probably gonna get that Desert Palace small key, which is gonna be very good for him. Gonna be able to check all the pottery as well. Won't be surprised if he actually checks pot himself since he hasn't been there yet. Not sure what. Oh, he wants a refill, right? He wants a health refill.
It's not often you see people heal at a fortune teller. That reeks of desperation.
I mean, that's kind of a pain to come back to here,
Yeah,
right?
I don't blame him.
I don't really blame him as well.
Alright, let's see some more of these Dark World checks.
New information. That's Hyrule Castle. That's the
Hyrule
first
Castle.
one. found here.
That's pretty good.
Sanctuary being in CAG, easily accessible. Like you going all the way to Cell, you don't have the trouble of trying to key scum anything. So I think that Desert Small and that easy Sanctuary like just makes the seed easier for our runners.
We'll see if P-Chain left anything significant behind here in the pod entrance. This could be pretty big for Illus. If it is something.
Oh, that's actually... Oh, wow.
Definitely something.
That's
He can...
clearable. That's in logic. That's full clearable.
That is disgusting. Yeah, that Vitreous fight is gonna be gross. Absolutely disgusting.
Unless you actually find a sword. Even with a sword, like, the only invincibility item you have is Burn, and that doesn't do anything, and doesn't allow you to spin, so... It will help.
I totally missed if P-Chain found anything in Escape.
Yeah, I mean...
It's definitely a doable fight. It's just obnoxious. And it's gonna take a while.
But that's definitely in logic, though.
Yeah.
The only two chests that are not in logic right now are... the fire-locked ones?
Yeah. The rest of the dungeon is fully in logic. Ooh.
That's a big find here for Illus.
That is a big swing in Illus's favor. It is probably going to take P-Chain a pretty long time to get back here. That mirror is huge.
And depending on what he finds, actually, here...
there's another Hyrule Castle exit coming out of Swamp Palace, just a few feet away.
He might go back if he doesn't find anything here. I mean, mirror is probably the next piece of progression the seed wants you to find.
Yeah, definitely. That is gonna help Illus make up some time on getting those boots and flute a bit later.
Opens a lot as well, like Death Mountain, East Death Mountain. It's
yeah,
completely open
East
right
Death
now.
Mountain. Some more entrances along this route. P-Chain's following. That's about it, but that's a lot still.
Illus being very careful. Luckily for him, he has a powder, so gonna be able to get a refill.
At least he'll be able to be sure he's topped off when he gets the Vitreous. It's still gonna be a pretty rough fight though.
He still has a fairy in those bottles, right, as well?
Oh yeah, he has a fairy as well, that's right. Yeah, he should be fine. Vitreous will take a while, but he should be fine.
He has a bugnet, actually.
Oh, that's a nice hint as well. Purple chest is nothing.
He actually has a bugnet as well, with another bottle.
Oh, that's true. P-Chain now checking out Village of Outcasts. Yeah, Hyrule Castle.
What led to Village of Outcasts? Oh, Hyrule Castle, okay.
Yeah, Hyrule Castle.
So that's gonna be even longer before he finds that mirror. But
yeah, that could be pretty bad for P-Chain.
At least he might have better equipment going into Vitreous.
Yeah, he probably will.
It's like, you're here, you're not living without a fight, right? It's doable.
Yeah, no.
It's doable.
It's definitely a doable fight with this equipment, and Meyer is in such a terrible spot. that you really don't want to have to come back. Peachin finds a book. That's annoying.
I'm surprised Illus is not going for some health refill. He's kind of low right now.
Yeah. Yeah, Resi, I believe one of the qualifiers had a seed where all 4 swords were locked behind Vitreous. That was pretty cool.
I mean, we know where a sword is, and it's actually mirror locked already.
Yeah.
So you might not be wrong about that one. Remember, he has the powder. You might want to get another fairy, I guess. I mean, for me, it would be nice.
I probably would. Village of Outcasts coming up pretty dry. You had an empty hype cave and not a whole lot else. Peachin heading down south. Probably gonna loop back down to the other Hyrule Castle entrances. Go back to Village of Outcasts from there and then go north maybe?
Probably. But he's gonna be missing that item in K45 that we know is there.
Did we see what's on the race game? I don't remember.
I think it was drunk, but I'm not sure about that.
Yeah, I think it was nothing.
I wouldn't use arrows here. Like, those arrows are precious.
Stumpy with another Ganon's Tower small key.
You're using your bombs here, definitely.
Yeah, I mean, you've got a lot of bombs, you've got a fairy, you've got a bunch of arrows.
You know, the fairy upgrade are also available pretty easily.
Yeah, I don't think I'd use all my bombs, because I would want to have a couple to bring with me in case I find stuff while exploring, but definitely throw most of your bombs at Atreus.
Like, I'm probably not ending my route here, but it would be fair maybe to go to the mountain.
You could go up to Death Mountain. I don't know, it's kind of attractive with the mirror to head down south.
That's true. Especially when you know there's an item in K45.
Yeah. Peachin gonna be giving us a look at Skullwoods. I missed what was in the fortune teller house. Looks like Turtle Rock according to Peachin's tracker, if I'm saying that right. It's really low resolution.
There's a cape. It's actually a cape. A really nice fight. One bomb, 2 arrows left.
Oh, green pendant.
Green pendant. We haven't found Sahas yet, so
at least it's the green pendant and not one of the other ones. Sure, Act Evoker would have something to say about that.
Illus mirroring, probably gonna restock a little bit, I guess.
Yeah, might be heading back to the...
Not even going straight for the mountain.
He wants his sword, I guess. Makes sense.
Makes sense. Makes a lot of sense. And gonna be able to check all of actually all of it. We know where TR Bridge is, so you can actually check everything.
Yeah. I totally spaced out on Peachin's side watching that Vitreous fight, so I'm not sure if you found anything in Skullwoods. Doesn't look like it.
I mean, those kind of finds with, I won't say low equipment, but still, that's not suboptimal equipment. Like, you don't want your runner to have a bad experience. Unfortunately for Illus, is not going to be able to check the Eat It tablet with the build that Peachin has.
Yeah, but when has Ether Tablet ever been anything in Entrance, am I right?
A lot of times for me.
Same. It's a pretty bad spot. And there's the
Thinking
cape
about
up on the
cape.
floating island. Speaking of the cape, here's King's Tomb. The cape's in a location.
But yeah, Illus now is gonna be able to run more efficiently compared to B-Train.
Yeah, that mirror is a pretty big deal.
It's also about the sword I was talking about. Having a sword when you
Yeah.
have boots is like very useful.
P-Chain's already leaving stuff behind here and there. There's a big key on the bumper ledge. That's
And now you're going
interesting.
very aggressive and connected. Right? And we have an item in Ice Palace as well. I mean, Ice Palace, the location. Oh,
And here's the back of Desert Palace. It's good to know.
like I agree, Aristotle, but the main like advantage here is not going back to pod ever again. I mean, the pod entrance, because you full cleared it. You don't want to leave stuff behind.
That's definitely a good feeling.
Hey,
The Tower of Hera.
ooh, another
That's
dungeon.
nice. That's a dungeon Illus can go clear now. And it's a pretty easy dungeon to get to. And there is Ice Palace. I believe that was Dark Sanctuary.
Yep. So ending his route here. I mean, you already checked what's after that, and that's why you turn in your mushroom, guys.
Yep. Alright, so let's see what Illus does next. I would not be surprised to see him just go do Tower of Hera right away. But maybe he'll try to find a Dark World connector.
Not sure.
Not
Checking the dark
seems-
connector.
Yeah, looks that way. And it looks like P-Train's doing... No, he's going through this, okay. Where does this one go again? Floating Island and the bridge.
Oh, we're going to Floating Island.
Yes.
He hasn't dropped from Floating Island. He saved and quit, if I remember correctly. But oh, that's where
Oh.
big, and he's.
Oh,
he's
it's
on
just
his
Swamp
farm.
Palace. That's
But he has a
lame.
mirror. She's gonna be able to check that.
Yep.
Oh.
Oh, that's big. He could actually kill Helmasaur King, and
Why would
like if he spends his only small key on Helmasaur King, might not be a bad idea, I guess. Yeah, Illus left behind that key on the torch. He is spending his key on the front door.
Can't really blame him. Like, there's a lot of items here.
Red mail.
Patron is gonna continue here into rock. I don't believe we've seen the eye entrance.
We did
we did,
see
we
the
did,
eye
we did.
entrance.
We did see the
It's
eye.
Spectacle Rock. But we haven't seen these two chests, I don't think. I think I would have spent the key on Helmasaur King personally.
Either that or the middle one. I mean, like, that's a lot of loops. That's a lot of time, in my opinion.
P-Chain having some issues with this Pokey. Does have a Cane of Burna that he could be using. Oh, that's a
Okay.
Ooh, that's a glove. That is very nice.
That is a mirror lock glove, even.
Yeah, that
Wow.
mirror is becoming a bigger and bigger advantage for Illus as time goes on. It's also a very convenient location for the glove, since he can just check these two entrances right away.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
I'll be able to check Graven's Legend and King's Team as well. He's from here, which I wouldn't be surprised he would do. Oh, that's GT. Also mirror. I mean, the glove is mirror lock. I don't know where the other glove is, but that's quite the find.
This is very nice.
And the fire
and
rod.
a fire rod. Wow.
We're gonna see most of the basement, I think.
Yeah. He can actually do the entire basement with the one key he has.
I bet we don't have a hint for the big chest.
Yeah, we have not seen a hint. Yeah, this is very convenient Residor, especially given that Ice Palace is also right next door. You might even see that.
You have a hint about I suppose big chest, don't we? Or was it?
I don't think so.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, we had one.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, so Illus can also do all of Ice Palace right next door, along with Para, which is also right next door. This is gonna be a pretty big swing for him. I missed those in Charm Room, did you see?
No, I was looking what was in.
Peach continuing on to the front of Turtle Rock. Big key to Skullwoods. Okay. Well, Skull Big and Fire Rod before going to Skullwoods feels good. I had no idea there was a full magic in that pot. Learn something new every day.
But P-Train used. Did he use a key to get here? Yeah.
Yes. Illus continuing right side.
Actually surprised he's doing
Huh.
that.
That's
Especially
odd.
given that he had only one key going through here.
Yeah, I would have expected him to bomb jump the left side instead.
And you have boots. There's only 2 bomb jumps that you have to do.
Yeah, in front of Turtle Rock, putting us back up at Hookshot Cave.
Because right now, like with that key usage, like you're orphaning the double firebar room chest.
Yeah. Illus, you don't have that big key, buddy. Nice try though.
He's gonna run a little bit low on arrows for the Ice Harmless fights.
There's more in the pot
Yeah.
over here. He's fine.
If he gets them. Oh, that's a kid bot, another one.
Little late on that one, but alright. P-Train appears to be thinking. I would assume he's running fairly low on options at this point.
He missed a few arrows.
Yeah, this Harmless fight's gonna go downhill real quick.
He has a blue potion, I know. Might want to save it, but I don't know.
He's got a decent position to use the cane here, but he's opting not. Oh, there he goes. Did not get very much use out of that.
Probably
this
want
one's
to
gonna
save
take a while.
arrows, but
Well, now he's got enough arrows to finish the job. Get into a decent position. P-Train finding his way onto Bumperlet as well. Without the mirror though, so he's not gonna get the glove and pod.
not sure where he's going to from here.
Ice Palace small key, that's pretty nice. He's heading back to Filtered
Not even
Outcasts.
checking the left side, I mean, with hammer and boots. That's pretty surprising.
Yeah. 5-6 at ice and a crystal at pod. I guess we knew about the ice already. I found the bomb shop. And also a crystal at Tower of Hera.
And P-Train's going back. He's
Well,
going
he
for iron, I
doesn't
guess.
know ice is there yet, Megawatt. He hasn't found it yet. But here's a good point. P-Train probably going back to the pod entrance now. He's gonna
He
find Misery
probably
Mire.
run. Like, he doesn't have any options left.
Yeah, this might actually be his last location. I'm not sure.
Gonna feel very far behind, I guess. Leaving that.
Yeah, he's not gonna feel good about that one. Turtle Rock, small key.
It has 2 keys. Gonna have a better time clearing it.
Yeah, P-Train is definitely gonna have a faster mine clear thanks to actually having small keys. But he's got a lot of backtracking to do with that mirror once he's done here.
Especially when he already checked like bumper ledge without the mirror. I don't know if we're gonna see him go back there. That's the thing. Right off the bat. I think the mountain is also gonna be the first play he's gonna do.
I would expect that's gonna be one of the last spots he goes back to, so he's gonna miss the glove for even longer. Nothing much in Tower of Hera, but it's a crystal. And likely we'll see Illus walk over, find Ice Palace, and just clear that too.
I mean, I know Illus doesn't like ice balls, but you kinda have to from here.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to. You have to.
I mean, it won't even be that bad. You know the big chest is nothing. You have a small key to route it more effectively. You have half magic to deal with colds there. It should be fine.
You have a blue potion as well. Like it's easy. Gonna show us some Quake here, I guess. Because yes, Quake is very effective against the Pen Gators.
Yep, definitely. Especially with Quick Swap when you don't have to menu to Quake to use it.
No, we don't.
Ice is a crystal confirmed.
Oh yeah, crystal. 5-6 from the bomb shop. So required anyways.
Thanks, hint.
They both know about it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how he got into the bot area to begin with. Yeah, sure. Okay.
It'll be interesting to see if P-Train opts to do anything crazy here. Like, he could feel super behind, just like skip Vitreous or something, but not knowing if it's a crystal or not, that might be a bit too ballsy.
Especially given where it is. Like, if it's in Jack, sure, I can get gambling in that, but
Yeah.
pod, no way I'm doing that.
Yeah.
And the Misery Mire map is actually in Misery Mire, so there's no way. I mean, the only way you could have known is Astrala.
Who we still have not seen. Not really sure where he is at this point. Mire area, perhaps.
Did we have a hint about Mimic? I'm not sure.
I don't remember seeing one.
But you have the two East Death Mountain entrances, the one down Yarnamir and the other one that Illus hasn't checked yet. But other than that, I think we know everything on Death Mountain.
Yeah. In terms of entrances, at least. We haven't
Even we don't know Turtle Rock, and that's it.
Mystery Mire leads to a connector.
That's
interesting.
That's a very interesting one.
And P-Chain is actually skipping Vitreous, I guess. It's a pretty ballsy play. Ganon's Tower, big key in Ice Palace.
I might really be tempted to go back here. Like,
maybe. No small key though.
Yeah, that's true.
P-Chain also beelining straight for the sword on Spectacle Rock. Makes sense.
Oh.
Castle small key. That's not very helpful.
Illus hasn't been to Hyrule Castle yet.
Yeah.
They're gonna see it's gonna be on each tablet today as well.
Yeah.
Alright.
And it's nothing. Still an isolated location that Illus might come back to at some point, though. So in a sense, it may actually be better for P-Chain that it's nothing, because now he doesn't have to come back for it.
Fire Rod and Health Magic, like, this fight is an easy one.
Mostly empty Ice Palace, just...
I think it's GT's not that bad, I would say.
Yeah, just the GT big key, but that's not terrible. 5 checks upstairs, and he hasn't done the entire basement
that's
yet,
the thing
so...
here, like, P-Train feels behind. And we don't have a hook shot yet.
I think I see where this is going.
Yeah, you'll see where it is going. I mean, we know P-Train also knows that's an advantage he has over Illus. So
yeah, Graveyard Led's moving down a few feet.
With more bombs, sure. Not enough bombs in Graveyard stage.
Nope, need more bombs. Nothing in Graveyard Led itself. So I would expect Dark Shopping Mall to follow Nels's end.
Not sure.
No, he's heading over to Village of Outcast and Skullwoods, I guess. Makes sense.
He has the Skullwoods big as well and the Fire Rod. They might consider Skullwoods.
Yeah, I mean, it's never really getting better.
And Recitador,
and you have
it's not the first time we've seen someone getting bitten by the green stand, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Yeah, going up there.
Going for T-Rock Bridge or Floating Island. Maybe he's gonna grab. He's probably gonna grab his cape and then do T-Rock Bridge, I guess. Illus is going into Skullwoods. No surprise there. With both the big key and the fire rod, there's really no reason not to.
And you have a proper access to the Dark World now as well.
Yeah. Plus, you kind of want to go back through the Bumper Ledge connector, so you can go kill Helmosaur King. Although I expect he'll wait on that until he gets another spell key or two. Peach now showing us these two entrances that we haven't seen yet. Back up, old man.
Back up, old man. Oh, okay.
Well, that's not very useful.
Required in logic, but we know that's nothing, and Illus already cleared it, so not really needed for him. Could have been big though.
Nothing much in those two entrances. See where P-Chain heads off to next. Looks like he's just gonna go clear out Tower of Hera. Makes sense.
Makes a lot of sense. Like, you have a dungeon available to you. There might be items that you need here. I don't remember where Skullwood was, but that's also clearable.
Skullwood is race game on the right side, so pretty easily accessible.
Yeah, we might see that from Illus as well.
Yeah, I mean, he's gonna work his way down there with the mirror, and he'll do it, I'm sure.
That's Sarsala. Wait. No, you don't want to check that. Okay. Could be big. Is it gonna be big? No.
No. Well. If P-Train never goes back to Misery Mire, then he's gained a bit of time on Illus, but he might still go back to Riches at some point.
He knows it's a green pendant though. Might get a hint at the back of Skullwood is Sarsala. That could be on the back of his mind.
GFV, P-Chain is currently decently far behind. He skipped the pod entrance, which was Misery Mire, which contained the mirror. And yeah, the glove is in Palace of Darkness, which is Light World Bumper Ledge. She has not gone back to with the mirror yet. He isn't quite as far behind as it seems, though, because he did clear out most of Misery Mire. He just opted not to kill Vitreous.
He gained a lot of time because Illus' fight against Vickers was kind of long.
Yeah.
Because.
But yeah, Illus also has half a GT basement cleared over him, so there's that. Illus is catching up on a lot of overworld that P-Chain's already checked, though. Although Illus has the mirror his first time through, so he's got that going for him. I would say Illus is ahead, but not insurmountably so.
Where's P-Chain going? Cave 45?
Probably. Where is he going? Shopping mall? Looks like it.
He wanted to go there, but he decided out. But not having the glove is gonna hurt him a little bit here, if he doesn't find another one.
Yeah.
So the only dungeon we're missing right now is Swamp. We haven't found a dam yet, right?
No, we have not.
And
Spike Cave, that's disgusting.
I
Kind of incentive to come back with the glove, though.
I kind of believe. Oh, we have a connector to the Maya area, though. That might be something.
Yeah, we know Mire entrance
P-Train
is a connector.
P-Train, you don't have a glove.
P-Chain, please. P-Chain, please. Well, his route was pretty down here anyway. Well, that's awkward. Yeah, we know Misery Mire itself is a connector. Perhaps the other end of Bumper Cave?
Probably.
Do have that cape now.
I'm not sure we still have a lot of connectors left. And I actually think that's the one.
Yeah, I think it should be. Which does give Peach Jane a bit of an edge in that regard. Because Illus hasn't gotten the cape yet.
He knows where it is, though. He knows he can get it.
Yeah, does he have the hint about Mire being a connector? I'm not sure if they both saw it. Where's Peach Jane going now? I'm not sure.
845.
Maybe.
You know it's an item.
I mean, I probably would have taken Hoaxstar Cave and started from the pyramid and checked that stuff instead, but I guess...
He already checked the top of the castle though, but he has a cape, so...
I mean,
yeah, they have to
the middle
connect it.
entrance hasn't been checked.
Yeah, the middle entrance hasn't been checked, yeah. But that's Swamp.
And there's Swamp.
Oh, Pitching probably found it.
I guess we saw it.
I
I missed it.
Reviver near Bat-like Man, but we have it. We have all our planners right now.
I think the stream was kind of freaking out when Peach Jane was in the middle of the podcast, so I might have missed it then. I'm not sure.
Same. Map of Thieves down. That's a lot of knowledge. But yeah, what we're missing is it's locked. Oh, there might be actually a race game itself that we haven't seen yet.
Nice high five from our runners here. He did find the big key afterwards, but there was a hint for the big chest, so doesn't really matter.
There was a small key on the island, on Lake Ali Island as well. Probably gonna get it.
Very abrupt disappointment from the digging game. And we're gonna see Illus kill Mothula here.
I'm actually surprised Pichon didn't go for it. Oh, he doesn't have Fire Rod yet.
Yeah.
Which was in GT.
Yeah, he does have a lamp, but doing it with a lamp is more time consuming. It's easy to get back to, and I understand that he's probably feeling pretty behind at the moment. And yeah, we do know that the Fierce on Big Key is in Ganon's Tower. That is correct. I'd almost forgotten about that. Okay, we are seeing the Bumper Cave check now. I assume this will be my area, right? Yeah.
Arrow Castle.
Castle Tower.
I mean,
two
yeah,
quick checks there.
What was the drop
bad
again?
find, I guess.
It was Uncle, so not required. So that
yeah, it's Uncle and drop.
And second
another sword from Mothula. And a crystal. Okay. Also, whoever is checking for Peach Jane, he does have a sword. So, go ahead and mark that.
Nothing in Castle Tower. Still a few entrances that we have to check. I believe the ledge was nothing, and there's a main issue for Peach Jane is not going to be able to check Checkerbot Cave.
Yeah. really much of note in the Mire area so far.
So TR is a pen.
Thieves Town is a crystal. We do know the big keys in Ganon's Tower, so shouldn't be too hard to find. Spiral Cave in the front of Desert. Nagina's Cave is the bottom, so that'll be... Oh, PJ lost his mirror portal, that's awkward. That's not gonna work, PJ. Your mirror portal is lost forever. Right.
I mean, he might want to go back. I don't know what he left in the Mire area, but he might come back from Bumble Ledge. If he wants
Maybe
to
he
go
could have
back.
gotten back into it. I'm not sure. Let's see where he goes now. More, you know.
Scott Woods, I guess, from... Oh, no, he's going to Bumper, right?
Yeah, he's gonna find his love now.
You're gonna see more in pod as well.
Yeah, he's coming in with an extra key. I'm not sure what he'll do with it.
He found GT, and I'm pretty sure it's gonna go left side compared to Illus.
Probably, yeah. I'm not really sure. Has Illus not checked this? Guess not.
No, he went to Maya. Oh, I mean, no, he should have checked it. Probably gonna get the key here and heading straight to the shopping mall, Dark Shopping Mall. Meanwhile, P-Train using a key here in the entrance.
I'm curious if he'll spend the other key on the back or on Helma's or King.
And if you fell behind, I can't see him actually going for Helma King.
Same.
Doesn't know if it's a crystal though.
Yeah.
Might see the Bumble Starlet here though.
Probably. That's a good point, Resi. Oh, Bombo's tablet? Alright, that's... a bit odd. But I guess with Hyrule Castle being where it is, it's not so bad to come back to.
It's not a mirror. So let's see what he decides to do. I can't see him just go to the back from here. But that's a GD small.
key. That's good for him. That's definitely good for him.
That might be the
Can
reason
pull
why
through
he didn't
GT
go,
now.
because he didn't have keys. But
Yeah.
I'm not sure why he.
Well, he could have still full cleared the basement with one key if he just did a couple bomb jumps on the left side. Turtle Rock, small key in the back of pod.
And that's good for him. He used it to get to the front. So
Yeah. Big
Front is
key,
actually totally
Eastern
ever level.
Palace.
oh
That's required.
that's big.
There's the last Turtle Rock small key.
So we have Swamp fully clearable right now, but we still don't know if it's Pendant or Crystal.
Well, we don't have a hook shot. That's
Oh,
kind
yeah.
of important.
Oh, true. I forgot about that one. So train.
But yeah, that P-Chan was down here without a glove earlier. That dam is moderately isolated, although Spike Cave is here as well. So.
You have to do it. here. Like
Yeah.
you're ending. I mean, I think he still has to check the shopping mall, the rock. He hasn't done that yet. Castle Towers, mostly the second one, not really needed.
Another pod key in Spike Game.
But that gave Illus 2 more pod keys, I think, from the last time he went in.
Yeah. So what are we actually looking for at this point? The last pendant is either desert or swamp.
So Desert Big or Hookshot, I guess.
Yeah.
And Thief Town Big,
We
but
know where the Feastan Big Key is. It's in Ganon's Tower.
oh yeah,
We're not looking for a whole lot at this point.
the Hookshot Desert or Desert Big.
Yep, one of the two. Feastan does find Ganon's Tower.
You haven't seen Catfish yet, right? Nobody checked that.
I don't think so, no.
Just can get to the whirlpool.
Feastan realizes he can do the right side.
I mean, finding Fire Rod here, like, can kind of surprise you.
Yeah, but I mean, you should still be checking Tile Room.
The question is, like, do you climb the B train?
Keychain really hates climbing Ganon's Tower, but I think it's a reasonable play in his position, especially given that he has the advantage of being able to hover. Trying to push that advantage might be...
But you're not missing a lot of items right now.
Yeah. It's the kind of play you could make if you're feeling behind in this situation. Especially if you can hover, which of course you can. Pyramid is the lumberjack, so 1 item. Oh yeah, he hasn't found the DT Big Key yet, that's right. I mean, he's probably going to Ice Palace soon and he'll just get it. I mean, it's right next door. We don't know. Illus did not have it when he was here.
So, given the items we actually are missing, that left side of GT could send us somewhere we don't want to.
Yeah, we do know the Feastan Big Key is down here somewhere, though.
But like, technically we need the hookshot. But Illus didn't get that one, if I remember correctly.
Trinax, okay.
I'm not sure. He wants to go to the front of the rock, I guess?
Have we seen the front? I think we did. Yeah, we did. I don't think Illus has, but P-Chain went through it.
P-Chain, it's on top of Darktooth Mountain, the rock.
Yeah. Okay, that hover seems a bit excessive. But alright.
Like
Vanilla
there's actually a GT key here. That's 3 keys. That's actually 4 keys for Illus.
And there's the Feastan Big Key.
Locked by the hookshot. In logic. So the hookshot cannot be here because of the GT walkie being locked by hookshot, and this one requires 4 keys, right?
Yeah. Trinax goes down. We do have all 4 keys like known, so this might be something. Oh, that looks like something.
Ooh.
That's something.
We might be in no mode.
Yeah.
Hookshot or hookshot or up, I guess.
Yeah, P-Chain is wasting his time because the only item we could be looking for is the hookshot, and that obviously can't be here.
I might find a sword or silvers, which
I
are
see.
nice. But yeah, or that will help. Oh, a sword.
Yeah, there's a sword. So if Illus remembers the hint about the Thief Stomping Key, then
you might want to go to.
I mean, like, what am I trying to say? The back of the desert is just like, you can just jump down the mountain and it's right there after he's done in here, so.
That's true. He'll have the knowledge. He will have the knowledge in a few seconds. I mean, you're doing that. It's way faster than doing swamp. I mean, you don't have the hook shot, but like getting knowledge by doing that.
So, if that is the crystal and Illus didn't forget about the hint, it's probably GG. But I guess we'll find out.
And at this point, Illus has a lot of. Like he's ahead. He's definitely ahead, and I don't think Peachman's going back for like for what's his name, Trinex. Anytime soon.
Yeah.
Like he has a lot of dungeons right now, especially when he has like Eastern Big. Getting the keys here, can't blame him. He just didn't go. He had the hammer and the boots, but he just didn't go. Left side.
Yeah, I'm not really sure why. Bit of a strange decision.
Probably because of the key situation. I mean, the whole like going full right, I'm not particularly fan of it when you have boots and hammer.
Yeah, that was a bit of an odd decision. Well, there is a hint that the Thieves' Stamping Key is in Gianna's Tower. So if Illus remembers that hint, then he knows to go back there. Not going for Landmolas.
Eat the tablet.
Going. What's over here?
Eat the tablet.
Oh, right. So, is he gonna double back for Landmon now, maybe? Would make sense. Looks like a no. Has he not checked these entrances? Maybe he didn't. I guess he didn't. Well, it's not a total waste of time if he ends up having tempered because of it. Back of Old Man. Yeah, Back of Old Man is right next to Back of Desert, so this makes sense. He's gonna kill Animal this way.
Especially when he hasn't checked those two entrances, he was up there, so.
Yeah, I would say Illus has a pretty significant lead at this point. P-Chain managed to systematically dodge all the progression for a while.
Illus still has to go back.
We don't necessarily need the hookshot. If Swamp's dependent, then we're in no mode.
We don't know yet. We're gonna learn right now after Illus done with.
Yeah, either Swamp or Desert Palace is the last pendant. And if this is not dependent, then we are in no mode. And Illus is also in no mode at that point, if he remembers the hint about the Thieves' Big Key. I mean, logically, sure, but it's a pretty straightforward bomb jump.
Eastern is in pod.
And Eastern Big... Oh, right, Illus doesn't have that. Yeah, it's in pod, so it's not exactly...
But like at this point, before going
hard
back
to
to GT, you're going to pod, given where
Yeah.
both locations are.
Like, they're both right next to each other, so you'll do pod first.
You have to do pod first because it's on top of Bumper Ledge. I mean, or dear southwest foothills cave,
And there's the last sword.
and there's the
Okay.
last pendant as well.
We do need the hookshot, alright.
But he has found the dam as well. That gives him an edge here. Still.
Yeah, the dam is in a spot that will likely take some time for P-Chain to return to, having already been at Shopping Mall without a glove. I think we got a hint that this was a connector.
Yep.
Yeah.
Going
Illus.
to Dark World. Not sure what it's gonna do from here. Bombos?
He might. I don't think he did Dark Cross.
He did
Probably
Dark
doing
Cross.
that, and
He-
did he? I guess he's
Yeah, he
still
did,
almost
he did.
tablet.
That's something we don't know. It's fairly available to us. Those keys, those GT keys though, are kinda worrying.
Yeah, they're a bit monka.
Monka, exactly.
Just the boomerang.
I guess Illus is expecting more pod keys for his routing. And that's true. He can pull pedestal. I don't think we had a read on that one still.
Yeah, we haven't seen what's on ped. Gonna see the castle tower entrance here. Haven't seen this one yet. I don't really think we have much left in terms of high value entrances though. Yeah, that's one item. Ether.
We don't have bits, so not very useful for us, but still useful to have. I mean, I think we only have like 2 entrances left that we haven't seen, which are these Turbo Rock itself and Checkerboard Cave.
We've got the 3 mid-stock entrances, Turtle Rock,
Yeah,
Ice Palace.
we know Ice
Hammer
Palace is an
Pegs.
item. Ice Palace is an
Yeah, we
item.
know Ice Palace is one item. I don't think we know anything about the other 2. And we haven't seen Checkerboard Cave. Looks like Illus is going back to Palace of Darkness and Ganon's Tower.
Can I get his Eastern
So where is the hookshot at this point?
top of GT?
I think it's either top of GT or in Swamp Palace at this point.
Yeah, it could be in Swamp itself, that's true. this one you're spending a key to the back, but you're not checking anything else, I guess. You're going for Helmet King.
Yeah.
Oh, he's going for the King.
I mean, he knows it's a crystal.
Yeah.
So might as well. We didn't see any pod keys hookshot locked in GT, right?
Don't think so. Sure has an extra one that Illus doesn't have. There might actually have been one because yeah, Fiction has an extra one.
P-Train's extra one is from the Desert Torch, which Illus never went back for.
Oh yeah, that's true. So that puts Eastern Palace into logic, having 4 in logic.
Yeah.
Pigeon actually went for... I mean, he's going for Trinex right now.
I'm surprised Pigeon hasn't gone back to Eastern Palace yet.
He doesn't know that this is a pendant, though.
Yeah, but I mean, Eastern Palace is very quick. And you know it's a crystal, you know you gotta do it. It's also right next to a flute spot, so it's surprising to me that he hasn't done that yet.
That's gonna be a bit more for P-Train, because he gonna have everything aside from the hookshot, but he doesn't know that Swamp is a crystal.
Yeah. I mean, he'll find out. He knows Meyer is green pendant, he'll get a pendant here, and then he'll probably just get another pendant from Myanmar shortly afterwards. Nothing from Helma's Arc King.
And at this point, if you're Illus, you're just clearing dungeons, right? You still go back here. I mean, he's gonna get Eastern here, Eastern Big Key.
Yeah, he's getting the Eastern Big Key here.
He's gonna get the...
And then...
T-Stun Big as well, I guess. I mean, there's no way you're not going back into GT from here.
I could see him not going right back into GT, honestly. I could see him doing Eastern first, because GT's fast to get back to if you just flew to 8 and use the Whirlpool.
Yeah, but like, you know, T-Stun is just... T-Stun Big Key is inside here, so you kind of want to get it, I guess.
I suppose so. We'll see what he does. I would expect him to go back into GT at this point, but... I mean, I guess he knows, like, he gets the Eastern Big Key here, and he'll be Feast on Big Key and Hookshot for Go mode. And he knows the Feast on Big Key's in there, so he'll just go in and get that, and then leave, because he knows the Hookshot can't be there. Presumably.
Sword can be found on top of a rock. Thank you, Kay.
Very helpful. And he doesn't have to worry about the Feast on Big Chest either, because we know the Hookshot can't be in there.
Yep, that's true.
Okay, Hookshot also cannot be locked behind 6 pod keys. So it's not in the big key chest in pod.
That's true. That chest is actually locked behind the... I mean, for our viewers, since it's locked behind the big key. And we have 4 keys in logic already as well, without the hookshot. So not behind 6 keys, so not here. That GT climb... I mean, you're doing Swamp, hookless Swamp at this point, right?
I mean...
For the climb, I mean.
Probably. Oh, you do Eastern Palace first, of course. But...
Yeah, sure. There's that tower very small here. I think we had a hint about. I'm not sure. It might be mixing seeds.
I don't think we got a hint for Hair Basement. Yeah, I guess that's true, Razzie. The big chest is accessible. The hookshot could be in there.
I don't remember how many keys you need for all of right side to be in logic.
Compass room needs all 4, but Ice Armor's in the big chest only needs 3.
The compass just needs 4, so technically to get to the big chest from the right side, you need all 4.
He might just be going for the big chest, since he hasn't checked it yet.
But you get my point, right? If compass room needs all 4 and one is in Stalfos room, the hookshot cannot be here.
Yeah. I mean, it can be in the big chest. His logic is dumb.
Not sure what Lil's looking for at this point.
Yeah, I'm not really sure why he's doing this. I guess he probably just doesn't realize. Or maybe.
Maybe it did. Maybe
Was
just
there a
did
hint
right
for
now.
the big chest? Am I crazy?
I'm not sure.
I mean... I'm confused.
Kind of the same, but at this one you're doing your dungeons, right? I don't remember where Swamp is.
It's the brewery. I mean, we're pulling pad, boys. It's happening.
He's gonna read it. I'm telling you, he's
guess.
gonna read it.
If he reads it, I'm done. If he reads it, I'm quitting. Good. Thank you, Illus. Oh God!
Oh God! I guess this isn't going.
Oh my lord!
He knows.
That is the
He
biggest
knows.
rip for P-Train. Oh
Yeah,
my
he knows.
God.
He knows. I mean, Patron can pull it. No, it's Rip. He
He
didn't
skipped
do-
Vitreous. This
He
is
skipped
beyond
Vitreous.
Rip.
Yep, it's Kid Vitreous. So, yeah, that's kind of very monk-ass for P-Train. Oh God.
Can't believe it.
Same. I like. Part of me wanted to say like it was either like Swamp, the climb, or it is basically for me. I was like, it's not gonna be it, right? It's not gonna be it. But wow.
Yeah, P-Train is pretty royally screwed at this point.
I mean, there's no way he's checking that with the book as well. Like, I mean, he hasn't checked the back of Skull.
Yeah, he hasn't checked back of Skullwoods yet, but I mean, it's too little too late.
Yeah, it's kind of too late right at this point.
Illus is up. How many dungeons?
That's gonna be
3?
I'd like to be
2.5?
Yeah, I mean, he still has to go back to Pod, which will take him a lot of Like, I mean, literal pod and literal pod engines for B-Train.
Yeah. This is gonna be a really fast time for Illus. For an all-dungeon seed.
It is
Well,
gonna be
a
very...
pedestal seed. It was an all-dungeon seed, I guess. No GT climb, no Aga, but... Oh, is P-Train checking pad?
That's a bit little too late, in my opinion.
Yeah, it's too late.
He might just be going to the Dark World.
I mean... Oh, yeah, he is.
I mean,
I feel like if you're using that portal and you have the book, you should be checking pad at this point. I mean, unless he's planning to go up to... I mean, if he's going into Skullwoods, then
I
sure.
mean, he knows he left quite... I mean, he left Vitrus behind, so basically...
P-Train also needs to go back to Dark Shopping Mall for the dam.
That's true.
That's an extra rep.
But yeah, you know you left Vitrus behind, which is a green pendant, so technically you also left the pedestal. In a sense.
Nice. This actually works pretty nicely, because Illus can just mirror and walk in the same door in the light world, and it connects him right to Thievestown. Let's see if he does that. Looks like he's doing that. Or not. Okay.
I don't even remember what Thievestown was.
It's Dark Death Mountain.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Down at the bottom, and the bomb shop is a connector to the other entrance, but I guess we're doing Easter Palace first. Doesn't really matter, I guess. Where's Ganon? Lost Woods? Yeah.
Lost Woods, yeah.
Yeah, so this is gonna be a pretty quick finish for Illus, all things considered.
So I still can't believe it though. Pedestal.
Yeah, that... I did not expect that. Not gonna lie, I think when Illus blindfolded the pedestal, the hook shot was about the last thing I expected.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, we have so much left. I mean, not so much, but...
Yeah, again, it's in the Lost Woods drop down. We haven't seen Top of GT, of course.
Swamp at all.
Swamp. That might be it, actually.
I guess, and one of those could have mids and stuff. You know?
Yeah, I mean, the mids are somewhere.
Some even more checks, but yeah.
But I think the only things we haven't seen that aren't locked behind the hookshot are GT Ascent and From the Swamp.
Yep.
P-Train...
Going back to pod from here. He might consider climbing at this point.
Maybe... I'm not really sure what he's...
He's going to pod for sure, but after that he might
Yeah.
consider climbing.
Maybe.
At this point, like, he hasn't found... I mean... That's nothing, I mean... The dam is... crop. I don't know.
P-Train, you shouldn't be checking this. You should know this can't be it. You found a hookshot locked pod, Smolky. This can't be the hookshot.
Like, at this point... But you still have to look for the dam, and you know Ice Palace is an item. The only mid-slot entrance left would be T-Rock.
Did we get a hint for pegs?
And Hammer Pegs, yeah, and Hammer Pegs. And you have Checkerboard Cave, so you might want to go check those, I guess.
Yeah. Checkerboard's a bit annoying to get to, though. I mean, I guess the connector's like right here next to Pod, so maybe he'll just do that after Helma King. That would make sense.
Yeah, I guess it's the fortune teller north of Village Valkas, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
Bumper.
So he might just walk over there and check that. I don't think Illus went through that connector. I don't think he's been to the Mire area at all.
I mean, he doesn't have the cape.
Yeah, he never got the cape.
I mean, he has the hook shot now, but
Yeah.
yeah, he knows what the cape is. I mean, he's been the first one on top of Death Mountain, and he saw it definitely. He had a blue cane, so I can get why he didn't get it.
Yeah. There was one point where he walked through Paradox Cave, and I probably would have grabbed it.
Just in case you have to go through the connector. Right?
Yeah.
Especially like, Train might actually go back to Dark Tropic Mall, especially when he knows he left Spike Kid behind as well there.
Yeah. That's gonna be crystal number 6 for P-Train. Unfortunately, he's not getting that hook shot anytime soon. And Illus is about to pick up crystal number 7, so...
So what are you going to do right now, P-Train? Not GT, apparently. Because at this point you just
I would assume he's going to
check the board.
Checkerboard Cave and try to find the dam. And that's number 7 for Illus. Gonna be off to fight the pig here in a second. And yeah, as expected, P-Train is going for
That's a very nice time for
a pedestal seed, yeah,
for
definitely.
a pedestal seed. I mean, having to basically go mode swamp helps a lot, I guess.
Yeah, for sure.
But that Villagers fight was very time consuming, kinda.
Yeah, but he did get a lot of very early routing efficiency with the mirror and the glove, so...
That was a hint. I used this hint. I thought we saw those too. Oh, apparently not.
I guess not.
He was locked out. He removed them from his tracker, but I don't remember when. But
yeah, he got locked out because he lost his portal. Or, well,
You can
sort
take
of lost his portal.
Very healthy seeds as well, like 18 hearts with go moding swamp.
Yeah.
Going to the Dark Cross from here. I guess, I mean, with Harrow Castle being where it is, all 300s are in the Dark World. I guess that's not that bad.
Yeah, Dark House is a pretty obnoxious check. Yeah, question is where that shovel is. Not that Illus really cares, making pretty quick work of the pig here. Yeah, likely in Swamp.
Like we have only seen Argus, I think, from Song.
Yeah, pretty sure. And Illus takes down Ganon. So get your GGs in chat.
GG.
Illus finishing in first with a time of 2:03:35.
And P-Train stopping right now.
Yep.
Not an RC, but I guess he forfeited.
Yeah, he forfeited an ISC as well.
Alright.
So
Yep.
that's it.
Well, I guess we'll see if we can get the two of them in here for an interview.
I guess he knows the speech. Oh no, he doesn't. Still looking for stuff. E-Train, even though he forfeited. Don't know if he's gonna join us.
I'm not sure what's happening with the whole interview thing.
Hello.
Greetings.
Hello. GG.
GG.
GG guys,
That-
good race.
That was crazy. What even happened?
So, P-Train, did Illus tell you what you were missing and where they were?
Yes.
Okay.
That's an insane time for a bed seat.
It is,
It is.
indeed.
It was even an SRL PB, which is even crazier.
Yeah, so what happened in that one is Illus checked the pod entrance. P-Chain did not. Did not go so well.
Yeah.
There was so much behind that pod entrance. Like there was a mirror and the hook job. Like,
Yeah, there were a lot of things that went wrong in that seat for me.
The mirror was locked behind it. The glove was locked behind it. The hookshot was locked behind it. I think all the swords were
Jeez.
locked behind it.
Jeez.
Yeah, I'm correct me if I'm wrong, but was that your last location, P-Chain? Because it looked like it.
Yes and no. I did forget about the back of the old man entrance, which I completely forgot about until I was checking mirror entrances after getting the mirror. So I did technically have that left, but I completely forgot that existed.
Fair enough.
So yeah, Pearl was the last location for me. The Meyer entrance was technically allowed, although I did have back of the old man. I wasn't really considering that at the time. That was a last location for me, and just my routing in general was so bad this seed.
P-Chain, you were definitely off to an early lead. You had the flute and the boots probably 10-15 minutes earlier, but then you were late to the Moon Pearl. Illus had that a bit earlier than you, and then when Illus got the mirror and all that in Meyer, he started to pull ahead pretty significantly.
Yeah.
that's quite a bold move to leave Meyer not knowing that it's. And then, I mean, the map was in Meyer itself. Kind
I
of,
mean,
but you decided to leave.
I
I left
personally thought
Meyer
about
because
leaving.
I didn't want to deal with Vitreous with that loadout.
I didn't want to leave it behind. It was for me. It was a high chance that it was a crystal that had 15 bombs and 30 arrows, and that was enough. So I finished it.
Yeah, it was a pretty slow Vitreous fight, but it got the job done.
You can't always choose, right?
Yeah. And it would have taken a pretty long time to come back, so I don't really blame you.
Hey, it worked out in the end.
Yeah, definitely. I can't really fault either of your decisions there. Like, not wanting to come back to pod entrance is fair, but not wanting to fight Vitreous is also fair, so...
Yes. Yeah, that's what.
Yeah, I tried to do Spike Cave without a glove. That was fun.
that was...
That didn't work out too well.
interesting. It did not.
Because it was on South Shore, so I was like, oh, well, I don't want to have to come back here later. Like, I don't want to orphan this. So let me do it now. And yeah, I was... Got down to half a heart, used the Cane of Berna, and couldn't pick up the rock.
Yeah. Funny how that works.
You even blindfolded the person. It was like you had the book. You did. I mean, you had the 3 pendants.
I always pull the pedestal when I have 3 pendants.
I mean,
so...
yeah, that's what I was saying. You can't just walk up to the pedestal with 3 pendants and not pull it.
Exactly.
That's just silly.
My order of operations was going to be, number 1, try to find the dam. Which I think the only location I didn't have access to was the Turtle Rock main entrance.
And we know about and I think Hammerpegs as well.
Oh yeah, hammer pegs. So my first thought was find the dam, clear what you can of swamp. If swamp doesn't have it, climb GT. Because you're so far behind. Like there was no reality in which I had any sort of a lead. I was like, maybe I got boots and flute early, but even that, like my routing was just so awkward this seed. There was no way I still had even remotely a lead. After that, I'm like, there's got to be something which ironically, Pen is the kind of silly scenario I needed, you know, to kind of bring me back into this. But yeah, orphaning Vitreous, it was going to be a while before I got back there.
We were kind of expecting you to just climb GT right away after Helmasaur King, honestly.
I thought about it, but I had too many dungeons to clear, and also I didn't really have pendant knowledge. So if desert was a pendant and if swamp was a pendant, I was in go mode. Well,
Yeah.
then I cleared Turtle Rock. That was a pendant, but it gave me the Desert Palace big key. So, okay, as long as swamp is a pendant, I'm in go mode. And then desert was a pendant. So at that point, I knew I needed both to find the dam and to find the hook shot.
Right.
So I just opted to clear dungeons at that point, rather than climb GT.
Alright, fellas. I guess...
All right.
Any other thought about this seed? About I mean, it's a bad seed, so kind of Monka, but still.
It was the fastest cross keys on SRL I've ever did, so there's that.
Yeah, GG Illus. Congrats on the PB. Congrats on continuing on in the tournament. Good luck against, I think, Megawatt.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
Megawatt.
it's gonna be Megawatt. GGP train. It was
That's
fun.
gonna be a good one.
I mean that's it.
That's best of 3 as well, right?
Oh god, no, best of 3. Spare me.
Alright. I want to give a big shout out to both runners, to Lin, to Goomba, and to our trackers, to Samimas, and to Siberian, and I can't believe I still got all of that right after taking a nap in the middle. So, yeah. I hope you all enjoyed what you saw, and from here on out, P-Train sadly takes his exit out of the tournament. I hope you enjoyed it, and we'll be back for next season, if we get a next season. And Illus is moving on. Best of 3 time, I heard, yeah. Enjoy that.
Thank you.
Who came up with that rule? I don't know. But it's fine. I hope... Oh, best of luck with the rest of the tournament. And since I'm tired as all hell, I'm pretty sure you can tell. Sorry everyone, but I'm cutting the stream here, so thanks everyone for watching. And see you next stream.